Hey there everybody, I'm so happy that you're here and accessing this free self-love tool that I've created just for you to be able to use anytime. So this tool will give you a couple quick tips to shift from negative self-talk into love and acceptance. We all experience times of negative emotions, especially towards ourselves, and with social media and other external factors, we can often look outside and compare ourselves to people and things and feel like we're not good enough. So first of all, what is self-love? Self-love is loving and honoring your own divine being, just as you would honor another. So as you honor your mother, honor your friends, honor your sisters, honor anybody in your life, it's having that same love and devotion for yourself. So there's a quick example that I wanted to share with you of self-love that a lot of healers and light workers will actually use to help people better understand the core essence of self-love. So imagine that you are on an airplane and the flight attendant is going through the steps at the beginning of what you need to do if the airplane should happen to crash. So she says that the breathing mask will drop down from the ceiling, and she guides you to put on your mask before you begin to help another. So this is a key example of self-love. You cannot help anybody if you cannot breathe. And self-love is the same. You cannot share love and acceptance and joy with other people if you cannot experience that within and for yourself. So without further ado, let's get into 5 quick tips that we can use for implementing more self-love into our life and our experience. So step number 1 may seem simple, but a lot of people forget to do this step. So step number 1 is to pause. Whenever you're feeling a specific negative emotion or feeling negative self-talk, I want you to pause in that moment and send a deep breath into your heart space. After you've completed your breath, I want you to notice what it is that you were thinking and where it is in your body that you are feeling that emotion. So let's say that you're going on a negative thought loop and you're beginning to think that you are unlovable. So sit here with that emotion and notice, I am feeling unlovable. And then notice, where am I feeling that in my body? Once you notice that, begin to send breath to that area that you are experiencing it within your being. Good. So step number 2. This step is also super important. I want you to write out those negative thoughts. I know this seems like it might suck because this brings a lot of attention to what it is that we are thinking, and it kind of shows us that icky stuff that's going on inside. But writing out your thoughts is really important because it helps you to visually see what it is that's going on in your mind. Sometimes there's so much going on in our mind and we don't know what's happening because it's happening so quickly. Writing it out really helps you to understand what it is that's going on up there. Step number 3, I want you to debunk those thoughts. So go ahead and prove to yourself, why are those thoughts not true? So let's go back ahead to the lovable example. Say that you're thinking, I am unlovable for whatever reason. Go ahead and prove to yourself the ways in which you're not unlovable. You can say, I'm a great daughter. I'm a loving friend. I am an amazing partner. And the people in my life love my presence. They love that I exist. I help people all the time. And they send love and gratitude to me in words of affirmation, in the form of gifts, and in whatever way that you experience love from other people. Good. So step number 4 is the fun part. Now you get to decide how you want to feel instead. So this is really important because this is when we begin to shift the focus from the negative thoughts to the positive thoughts. So now you get to choose, instead of repeating to yourself consistently, I am unlovable, what is it that you would like to replace that thought with? So go ahead and write down instead, I am lovable. Or say that you're feeling maybe feelings of doubt. Maybe you're saying, I am filled with doubt. I am always confused. We can rewrite that. We can say, I know things. I am decisive. Whatever it is that you're experiencing, go ahead and rewrite for what it is that you would rather think instead. So now when you think these negative thoughts, I want you to go ahead and think 3 thoughts in place of the one negative thought. So let's say that you're thinking, I feel like I don't look good today. Replace that with 3 positive thoughts. You can say, I have amazing hair, I have beautiful skin, and I have beautiful teeth. Good. And last but not least, step number 5, I want you to practice these thoughts as much as you can and practice shifting your awareness. Emotion, or let's take a step back. So thoughts create emotion, and emotion equals energy in motion. When we begin to think negative thoughts attached with the negative emotion, we are sending energy in a direction that we don't necessarily want to be sending it. So when we can learn to shift the negative thoughts to positive thoughts, now we are redirecting our thoughts and thus redirecting the energy to something more positive. I hope this really helped you. I had such a good time sharing it with you, and enjoy. Thanks, guys.